Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shoemaker Field on this beautiful afternoon. Neutral site showdown between Montclair State and Springfield. Thanks for joining us here in Grantham, Pennsylvania. We've got some first-round action going on. You should be joining us here in the 5th minute. We've got 40 minutes to go in the first half. Montclair State has been pushing for most of the first half. As you're joining us here, we'll bring you up to date with the action. Montclair State coming in with one shot, had a good look in the first several minutes, and has been keeping solid control of the possession here. My name is Joe Softly. Thanks for joining me on the broadcast. Got number 20 Montclair State taking on Springfield from Massachusetts, and we've got Montclair State pushing the ball up right now, working down the near sideline, out of bounds, and Springfield with the throw-in. 50 ball possessed by Montclair. Montclair still in control. Loose ball on the sideline and out on Springfield. Sutkus with a throw-in. Cleared away nicely by Springfield. Still working along the near sideline here. Sickles with the touch for Springfield, knocked away. Loose ball possessed by Montclair, pushed forward but rejected by Springfield in the back. Springfield's back line holding well here. Action still taking place on the near side. Springfield with a deep clear. It's Sickles just across midfield. Springfield trying to work with some possession here. Montclair's worked with the ball at their feet for most of this game so far. We're into the 7th minute. Montclair with a deep push down the far sideline. And Boucher out of her box to grab it at the edge of the 18 for Springfield. Boucher with the boot, just short of midfield. Springfield with possession. And a clear up to midfield. It's Montclair pursuing, and the touch will go out on Springfield. Near sideline, Montclair with the throw-in. It's Sutkus. Throwing it up to Madison. Ball's loose at midfield, Springfield with possession. Not a lot of solid possession by either side, a lot of back and forth so far. Springfield trying to work their first push into Montclair territory, but it's a clear for Montclair, going up back to midfield. Landeka working, finds it upfield, looking to flick, but no result. Springfield with the clear, back up to midfield. Both sides going back and forth here. Montclair looking to put something together on the near sideline. 50-50 ball knocked away off Montclair. Springfield throwing. It's Bradbury up the line. Finds Kelly near sideline, working 2 defenders. Tries to get it to Fowler. Montclair back in possession. It's Hornstra working with Landeka. Ball is cleared away. Another good defensive effort by Springfield. Ooh, good look there from Sutkus, trying to play the ball down the corner to Madison, but it was a little too heavy. Goes out, and we'll have a goal kick for Springfield here. So again, thanks for joining with us. We're sorry for the delay earlier. Had problems getting our stream up, but we are now full go here at Shoemaker Field at Messiah College. Winner of this game will take on Messiah tomorrow, who's a 6-0 winner earlier today. Springfield with the kick. Possessed by Fowler. Working against Sutkus. Springfield with possession, trying to build up something upfield. Looking to the through ball to Sickles. She's there on the touch, just outside of the 18, left side. Working 1v1, trying to play it through. Taken down, no call. And it's Sullivan in the back line, tries to clear it, deflected. And it's Finlayson out of the goal. Her first touch of the game, ball's in her palms. And she'll look to clear it out here. Good first push into Montclair territory by Springfield. We're 9 minutes in here at Shoemaker Field. 0-0 score. Montclair working up the right sideline. Monson looks to clear, goes right back to Montclair. And a good clear there. Good clear there by Brooke Hattinger. Montclair with the throw in at midfield. Coming up, it's Hattinger with the clear again. Right back where we started. Sutkus working the near sideline. Springfield not letting them have anything down the line. Good defensive stand. We'll see how long Springfield can hold this. Their turn now. Throw in for Springfield near sideline. Here's Calzalone. He's looking to switch fields, and a big clear by Montclair State. Right at the middle. And coming out of our box nicely is Boucher. Collects it right at the 18. Springfield looking to possess a little bit. They string two together, then knocked away by Montclair. Back into Springfield territory. It'll be Bradbury with the throw in. Springfield works it up. 50-50 ball, nice clear there. Springfield looking to chase. Ball's at midfield. It'll be a Springfield throw in midfield. Bradbury coming up to take the throw. Trying to put something together here. Most of the action coming on the near sideline. Haven't seen many switches to the far line yet. We'll see if either team looks to work the opposite field here. It's Morrell. Plays it back to Boucher. Springfield still in possession, working all the way up. Boucher up to midfield. It's Hattinger with the flick. Kelly working 1v1. And a little too physical. Dakota Kelly at midfield. And we're going back to Montclair State. Both teams looking to piece something together here in the early goings. Possession has been limited on both sides. Montclair State free kick at midfield now. It's Sullivan on the kick, sends it edge of the 18, looking to flick on, no go. But it's Madison maintaining possession for Montclair, sends it back into the box. Rucko looks to turn, and coming off her 9 nicely is Boucher. Pounces on it at the 6. Good cover there by the keeper. And Boucher with the clear. Short kick. We'll see a lot of those with the wind today. Really windy here in Grantham. Sun is out, but so is the wind. And now we have Springfield working up the near sideline. Great ball. It's Fowler at the 18, takes a touch. With a cross, great look. Has an open shot, 27, and it's still possessed. Springfield looking to work it back in. Cross, turned away by Montclair. Great look there by Springfield. And Jessica Miller just could not get anything going at the 6. She had an open look, took a touch, and couldn't get the second touch off. Great opportunity, probably the first solid chance of the game for either side. And Springfield just couldn't put it home. Miller with a great chance there off the 6. Great work by Fowler, bringing it up the near side. Excellent cross, and nothing to show for it. Positive signs, though, for Springfield after struggling to get the ball across midfield. They put together a solid attack there. Now it's Montclair working back the other way. Madison takes a touch. Down to the near corner. She's working one-on-one versus Morrell. Tangled up by the flag, and it's off of Morrell. Madison, good work there in the corner by the Montclair State leader. She leads the Red Hawks with 9 goals, sophomore forward out of Parsippany, New Jersey. Done an incredible job for them all year, and she will be a major threat to score here today for Montclair. Springfield will have to look to shut her down. Along the end line, it's Landeka. Landeka looking for a call. Taken down hard by Bradbury. In the box, no call. She was looking to get a cross off, couldn't get it. And we're going to go to our first replay of the game, brought to you by Go Messiah TV. As you can see, the two of them working side by side along the touchline there. Nothing to show for it for Montclair. Now we're working the far side of the field. Springfield with the throw-in, looking at get it up past field. They do, but Montclair rejects. Montclair now with the pursuit, breaking free. It's Montclair. Open shot from inside the 6. Great save! And there to put it back in. Number 10, we believe it was Kimberly Mignon with the goal. It was Madsen with the goal. Her and Mignon were both right there, and it's Madsen with the goal. Off the rebound, a great save by Boucher, and we're going to go to the replay now, take another look at it. set up really nicely by Hornstra. Great one. Great save again by Boucher. No one there to clear it, though, for Springfield. And Montclair, as we just said earlier, Tyler Madsen, her 10th goal of the season, and it's a big one here in the 15th minute. Montclair State with the early 1-0 lead. Springfield now probably thinking a little bit more about that early chance they got, not being able to even get a shot off from the 6. But as Springfield working again, gets the cross. And Dakota Kelly inside the 18 couldn't possess. Ball is cleared away by Montclair. Now on the far sideline, it's going to be a Montclair State throw. Springfield again venturing into the Montclair box. Nothing to show for it. Actually, we're going the other way here. It's a Springfield throw. Ball's in play, looking to flick, no show. Springfield. It's Kelly on the touch. Taken away by Montclair. Good move by Grabowski. Out of the back. Well done, and a good ball down the sideline. Madsen's a little late to it, but a good ball by Grabowski. Oh, and Madsen goes in hard. And there's the call. Madsen a little late to that ball. Tried to make up for it by going a little hard on the play. And she gets whistled for fouling Siklas. Actually, not Siklas. It was Messier along the sideline. Springfield with the free kick now. Good boot across midfield. Springfield on the touch, taken away. Room to work. Ball played back into the Springfield half. Now it's Bradbury along the sideline and out of play on the near sideline. Montclair with the throw in. 29 to go in the first half. Montclair up 1-0 here at Shoemaker Field. Looking for more. Tyler Madsen working with Hornstra. Montclair's duo. It's Hornstra. Great ball through. It's Mignon and out of her line. Another good pounce by Boucher. Coming off her 9 nicely there. We've seen her done it earlier in the game. She does it again there. Very good build up by Montclair. Had a great look. It was Mignon on the touch. Couldn't quite slip it past Boucher. Great cover by the Springfield goalie, and she's going to have to continue to be huge for her side, especially down 1-0 here. On the far sideline now, Springfield with the throw. Looking to make another foray into Montclair State territory, and it's whistled dead. Sub coming in for Springfield. Number 9, Julia Cormier coming in. She'll work up top. Cormier on the touch now, plays it to the corner. It's a little too heavy. Montclair's there for the clear. On the sideline now, it's Messier. Messier. Messier now with the throw. Far sideline, nope, she hands it off to Fowler. Fowler's backing up. She's going to give this one. She's going to give this one a heave. To the box. That's a flip throw. Oh, my goodness. Springfield with a look. Oh, covered nicely by Finlayson. Wow. It's almost as if the teams were so mesmerized with the flip throw. That ball just, no one really pounced on the top of the 18. Springfield got an open look, and it almost trickled past Finlayson on the far side of the net. Interesting development there, but nothing to show for it for Springfield. Ball back in the Montclair State near corner, cleared away nicely by Eustace. Right back for Montclair, working there on the clear. It'll be a Springfield throw. The Pride are looking a lot sharper on the attack. After the Montclair goal, seen heavy possession. It's another flip throw. It's a beauty into the box. A beautiful throw by Nicole Fowler. The senior forward working back and giving us a spectacle there. She's got 6 goals on the year, but we might be more impressed with the throw right there. Here it comes again. Flip throw into the box. A little short that time. Springfield looking for a shot. Number 8, Hattinger getting it off, but wide, not a clear look. It's Montclair now. On the rebuttal, working up near midfield. Played forward. Springfield has it covered nicely, swinging it right to left. Montclair taken away nicely by Madison. It's Mignon running onto it. Not enough there. And we're going to come back Springfield's way. Play whistled dead. It'll be a free kick for Springfield. Montclair, as much as Springfield has pushed forward, Montclair has had some great looks coming the other way. Quick counterattacks have worked well for him. Now we have Bradbury playing it forward. Good ball, but well defended by Ashley Coaster. Center back for the Redhawks. And once again, Nicole Fowler near sideline. It's the flip throw into the box. Again, leaves it a little short. Sullivan pounced on it. Heads it to the corner, and Springfield's going to get their first look at the game from the corner flag. Fowler has now shown off that flip throw 5 times in the last several minutes, and it has worked well for her side. Looking to turn it into something now. Near corner, Springfield with leaves it well outside the box. Sent back out, another corner. Sent. Finlayson drops it. Oh. Second corner from Cormier. A lot better than her first. Finds its way inside the 6. Towering cross. Finlayson was on it. Dropped it, but she did pick it up. Now we're at midfield. Off for the Finlayson boot. Bradbury working against Hornstra. Springfield possesses. Risky touch there by Monson, but out of her line again is Boucher, working well off the line. Risky touch there by Monson, center back for the Pride. But she's got her keeper there to cover for her. Far sideline now, Springfield with the throw. Up to midfield, looks to flick it on. No result. Montclair plays it back the other way. It's Madsen giving pursuit. 21 working on 21. Monson and Madison. And Monson pointing Springfield's direction. It will go that way. Last touch was off Madison. Sophomore putting in good work for Montclair early on. She has a goal to show for it. The only score of the game, Tyler Madison goal. 1-0 is where we're at here. 23 to play in the first half. Ball going back and forth on the far sideline. Springfield with the throw. Plays in, it's Monson. Being pursued by Madison. Ball's inside the 18 and Monson clears it out far side. A good clear, good work there. By Liz Monson, junior defender out of Wayne, New Jersey. She's been anchoring that back line all day, and she'll have to put a lot more work in. The Montclair attack looking solid here. Red Hawks have 47 goals on the season, but maybe even more impressive is they've only allowed 9 to date, and they've worked 10 shutouts so far this year, largely due to the work of Erin Finlayson. She's already had her mitts on a couple today, and I'm sure Springfield will test her as we get deeper into this game. For now, near sideline, Montclair State deep into Springfield territory, throws it in. Get the cross off. And Boucher takes command. Ball is inside the 6 off the cross. Boucher comes out and gets it. She's come off her line 6 or 7 times now. Working well. Ball 50-50, far sideline now. It'll be a Montclair throw. Claire sends it in over the head of Kelly at midfield and back to Montclair State working near sideline now, and it's going to run out of play. Giannetti was giving chase, nothing to show for it. Giannetti now working. It's a touch. It's Kelly. The ball will go out on Montclair State. Kelly played it off. Brooke Beatty for Montclair, sub for Montclair. Both teams looking to put together some possession here. Hattinger tries to clear. Instead sends it to the far side of the 18. Monson there to take care of things. And Siklis slips. Midfielder tangled up. Siklis ends up with it, but will be whistled. Gets a little too physical on the far sideline, working there against, I believe, Ashley Coaster. And it's going to be Montclair State with the free kick. We'll look to put this one inside the box. It's a decent spot here. Sullivan coming up to take the kick. Sends it in, low line drive, free in the box, and it's going to trickle in. Redirected, and it slips past Boucher. She never saw it coming. And a huge goal for Montclair off the free kick. Sullivan sends it in. Not sure who it got redirected off of, but it finds its way into the back of the net. And it's a goal for the Redhawks. We're going to go to Messiah TV for the replay. A little tough to see who that bounced off of. But Montclair State with the big goal to go up 2-0 here. Jenny Hornstra with the credit. Got her foot on it. Great redirect past Boucher, who was well positioned. Ball just slipped past her on the left side of the net. And Montclair, for the last 10 minutes, this game has gone back and forth. But Montclair, once again, taking advantage of a big opportunity with a free kick. And they see themselves go up 2-0 here. Springfield now have a free kick of their own. Just across midfield. Looking to send it in the box. Curving right to left. Skirmish outside the 18, and Montclair comes away with it. Good clear. Possessed by Morel, looking to send it in. Rejected. And now it's Madison on the chase. Boucher coming way out of the box to clear. Good call by the keeper. Sounds it's spiraling to the near sideline. Madsen had the back line beat, but Boucher comes at least 8 yards out of the 18 to clear that ball. Good move by the keeper, who has played well, given up 2 goals, but has played well, looking to keep Springfield in it. If the Pride attack can get a few more looks off, no telling what will happen here, but falling down 2-0 in the first half. A tough look for Springfield. See if they can factor in a goal before the half. We got some stats up, courtesy of Go Messiah TV and our excellent production team. Montclair State has put up 4 shots, and they've got 2 goals to show for it. Springfield, 2 saves coming from Boucher, but she's done a lot more than save the ball twice. She's been out of her box frequently. 1 save for Finlayson off the corner, and a corner apiece for both teams. Stats show a pretty even game. Score does not indicate the same. Montclair State, 2 big opportunities, 2 big goals to show for it. Springfield also has had 2 big opportunities and nothing to show for it here in the early going. 18.5 to go at Shoemaker. Montclair State, hailing from Montclair, New Jersey, received an at-large bid to the tournament. And they are in their 4th straight NCAA Women's Division III tournament, looking to make some noise this year after getting knocked out fairly early by Lynchburg last year. So Montclair working along the touchline and eventually worked out of play. It was Janae Gianetti working to get across there, and she earns a corner. Mallory Higbee in the game now. Madsen coming off as well. Great work by the Montclair sophomore, getting her team the early goal. She's worked hard, had a few other looks here. Sullivan coming off the back line to take this corner for Montclair, near side. Sends it in, it's low. Easy clear, but a poor clear for Springfield. Looking to get it out. But going back and forth, Springfield trying to maintain control. Montclair sends it back in. Dangerous. Hattinger tries to clear, no look. Now she gets it away. But Montclair's right there. It's Higbee, sub who just came in. Looking to send it in, but it's taken away by Springfield. Now working up towards midfield. Jessica Miller. Strip, but Springfield repossesses. It's Cormier sending it deep down the far sideline. Nicole Fowler working, 1v1. Trying to get the ball into the box. Swings it inside and still on it. Looks to get a shot off. She does. But it falls at the 6, and Finlayson watches it bounce helplessly to the right of the goal. Good work by Fowler there. Did not have a solid look, but she wasn't able to get a shot off from outside the 18. One of the few shots that Springfield has gotten off to this point. Finlayson at the 6-goal kick. Up Montclair State on the touch. Landeka plays it up. Now it's Bradbury trying to clear near sideline, doesn't get it off. Landeka plays it into the box. It's Hornstra running on, but Boucher is off her line again. Beating Hornstra to the ball. Boucher with the throw out, far sideline. Good distribution by the keeper. Springfield trying to work it up, far sideline. Good turn by Fowler, but it's a little too hard, goes out of bounds. Keep an eye on Fowler on that far sideline. She's played well all game and will continue to look to get perhaps a result for Springfield. Fowler has 6 goals, 7 assists on the year. She's been a leader for her team all year, looking to keep them going as they try to battle back from a 2-0 deficit here. Now it's Springfield. Miller, great touch. Leaving 2 midfielders in the dust, takes it, pushing. Can she get a cross off? Good effort there by Miller. The cross, I don't think it's exactly where she wanted to go. Ends up in Finlayson's arms. But a good push there by Miller. Senior midfielder working down the left sideline. Miller also with 6 goals on the year. Give a lot of credit to these Springfield seniors. They've worked hard this year, and it shows. Got their team here receiving the conference bid. Now it's Montclair State. Giannetti looking to get a shot off. Cross, second effort, no. Cleared away by Bradbury, and it'll be a Montclair throw on the near sideline. Great effort there by Giannetti. The senior has come in and played hard for Montclair. Gotten them into the box a couple times. Well defended there by Springfield, though. Bradbury coming off now. The defender has worked well for Springfield. Earning a break here with 14:20 to go in the first. Montclair with the throw in near side. It's Landeka at the 18. Good control. Works it back to Beatty. Beatty swings it far side. Good step there by Springfield, takes it away. Now working back near side, Beatty sends it up, looking for Landeka. Springfield well defended. Can't quite get a clear off though. Springfield looking to get it away. And Springfield with the touch. Springfield just desperately trying to get a clear there. Nothing to show for it. Montclair maintains possession in Springfield territory. It's Beatty on the throw. Again looking for Landeka. And it's off of Landeka. Springfield retakes possession with a throw near sideline. Montclair State regains control. Good cross by Coaster. Working one-on-one far side. It's Hornstra. Chipped into the box by Higbee, and it falls right to Boucher. Boucher with the punt now. Wynn knocks it down well short of midfield. Coaster taken down. Double team to taken down. No whistle right in front of the head referee. 2. Physical play along the near sideline. And the call is going to go Springfield's direction. Interesting call. Miller came in there late. Led with the shoulder. But the call goes Springfield's way. Miller clapping. She's pleased with the call. Now it's Morrell. Just across midfield with the kick. Miller with another, and that time she gets whistled. Miller caught between 2 Montclair State defenders, gave a slight push, and she was called for it. Montclair State now with the kick just outside their 18. Sullivan again on the ball for Montclair. She'll take the kick. She's been taking them all afternoon for the Redhawks, and a good one there. Sends it well across midfield, but covered nicely by Hattinger. Heads it away. Montclair, both teams looking to possess now, right at midfield. Good step there by number 24, Rachel Faliu. Faliu, a sub coming into the game. We've got some really physical play coming far sideline now, this time from Montclair State. Both teams getting a little worked up. The last 2 minutes have been extremely physical. Both sides looking to get a score before the half. Montclair, another goal would likely put this one away. Springfield, a goal for them before the half would put them right back in it. Springfield with a kick across midfield, sends it into the 18. Headed away nicely by Sullivan. She's been a rock back there for Montclair. Montclair clears it back to midfield. Coming on strong, Giannetti, but cleared away and retaken. Great step by Coaster. Great step at midfield. Montclair State looking to work numbers. And nothing to show for it. Springfield defends it nicely, but a nice step there at midfield by Coaster to give Montclair a chance. Montclair earns the throw, near sideline now. 3 subs coming in for Springfield, 1 for Montclair off this throw.
Into the game for the Pride, number 6, Michaela Cody, number 18, Kim Quillis, and number 23, Amanda Wright. And into the game for the Redhawks, number 20, Kendall Bernardi.
Kim Quillis, interesting substitution there for Springfield. She has 5 goals on the season to go along with an assist. She's been one of the main producers for the Pride. I'll see if she can get some work in here late. Oh, good cross there by Landeca, no one there. Springfield defended nicely at the 6, clears it away. Feliu tries to clear it out, no show. Ball gets knocked up by the wind, and it's going to be a Springfield free kick. Again, number 13, Deanna Rotella whistled. Second time she's been whistled in the last 2 minutes. Trying to win a 50-50 ball in the air, got a little too physical, and now Springfield with the free. Morrell sends it across midfield. Montclair State coming in very hard on their challenges in these last 5 minutes. Both teams looking for an interesting call. It's going to go Montclair's way right in front of the line judge. And the head referee all over it. A blown call there by the line judge, but the head referee fixes it. And we'll see a free kick here for Springfield. It's Monson over the ball. She'll take it near sideline. Looking to send it up. Good boot. She finds Amanda Wright working along the sideline. Working against Beatty. Good 1v1 matchup there. Well defended by Brooke Beatty, the sophomore defender for the Redhawks. Beatty plays it back to Sullivan. Off the throw, Sullivan clears it. Flicked on nicely. Landeca tries to play the deep ball cross. Boucher well out of her box. Good step by the keeper. Clears it at the 18 before Montclair can arrive. Bernardini was pursuing for Montclair. Montclair for the throw now far side. Landeca possesses. Looking to play it into Higbee, no look. Springfield defending well for the most part. Despite allowing 2 goals to slip in this half, the Pride has defended well. Montclair State, give them credit for taking advantage of their opportunities. They haven't had many, but they've been able to capitalize. Ball swung back and forth now, far sideline, but it's possessed by Montclair, taken to the corner. And looking to get a cross off, nothing to show for it. Ball goes out of play, and it will be a goal kick for Boucher and the Pride. 7.5 to go here in the first. We got a 2-0 Montclair Red Hawk lead over the Springfield Pride. Early goal by Tyler Madison. And Janine Hornstra have the Red Hawks up 2-0. Now it's Quillis trying to put work in near side. She's got the ball back now. Room, great touch. A little too far for Dakota Kelly. Quillis looking to play that touch to Kelly. Had space to work, chose to pass it off instead. And now it's Montclair. Landeca, she's been in this entire half, working well, the midfielder. Good turn. Finds Higbee, plays it forward. And Giannetti was not ready to make that run. Great work by Landecka at this point in the half. She's got to be tired, but she's playing very, very well. Solid possession. It's what you expect from a senior midfielder. She has 7 goals, 4 assists on the year for her team.
Number 17, Monique Marcelino.
Again, solid showing by Landecka here today. Looking to work and get her team another goal here before half. We've got 6 to go. Springfield also looking to string together some passes. It's Filiu near sideline, plays it up. Quillis running on, can't get there in time. Good effort by Quillis. Substitute coming in and working hard down the left sideline for Springfield. Beatty on the throw. 50-50 in the air, and it's off of Kelly. It'll be a throw for Montclair. Springfield trying to work for another look before the half. They had a great look early. Could not put anything away. And another decent look on a corner that Finlayson dropped, but Finlayson was able to pounce on it to no harm. Other than that, Montclair doing a great job limiting Springfield opportunities here. They'll try to keep it that way with 5 to go here in the half. Good set by Beatty out of the back, but it goes off her knee, out of bounds. Springfield throw, near sideline. Tossed up and won by Coaster. Out of bounds back to Springfield. Now well across midfield on the throw. Filiu plays it in to Kelly. Kelly swings it back. Springfield back line in possession now. It's Morel. She works to her right back. Messier plays it up to Wright, who watches it go out of bounds off her foot. Wright looking to control a touch there. Couldn't do it. Well defended by Montclair. And they'll take the throw in far side. Montclair still in possession. Works the ball across midfield. Great effort by Coaster. Can't get there in time though. Springfield back in possession. It's Quillis working it to her right. Cody sends a ball in the box. Bounced around. Montclair though there to cover. They had their numbers back. And Beatty working well on the near sideline, clears it off of Quillis and out of bounds, and she'll earn the throw. Looking to find feet, plays it in, covered by Springfield. She was looking to find Casey Finn recently into the game, freshman, midi for Montclair. And it's Finn now pursuing, but Springfield able to clear it. Morel with the clear. 50-50 at midfield. Last touch off of Springfield. Beatty comes up to take the throw. Right back throws it up. Flicked on by Finn, no one there. Springfield has it covered. Great turn by Bernardini. Good flick by Landecka into the box, but no one was there to cover for it. Boucher off the line, grabs it just outside the 18. Inside the 18, I should say. Punts it out, recovered again by Montclair. Tangled up. Higbee, not whistled, got tangled up with Kelly. And no call there by the ref. He was right there. Declined to make a call. Now it's Springfield trying to work up the far sideline. Wright goes in hard, earns her team the throw, off of Montclair. Springfield throw in far side. Played into Quillis, good turn, working. Great move by Quillis. Looking to get a cross off, she does. Just inside the 18, cleared away by Montclair. Good work by Quillis there. The sophomore forward coming in, showing that she can put some work in late in the half. We'll see if she gets more minutes in the second half. Again, she's already put in 5 goals this season for her side. Springfield with the throw, deep in Montclair territory. Finds Kelly just outside the 6. Kelly plays it back out to the 18. Swung in and cleared by Montclair. Good cover there by the Redhawks. Finn bodied up by Monson. And Springfield clears it to the outside. 1 minute to play.
1 minute remains in the half.
Montclair with the throw far side. Looking to work it up. One last chance here in the half, perhaps. Both teams looking a little more tired as the half's worn on. A lot of back and forth. Again, not many opportunities so far this game for either side. The difference being Montclair taking care of their chances. Springfield not so much. Fairly even game in terms of possession, though. Boucher with a weak clear to the foot of Landeka. Landeka nothing to show for it. Flicked in nicely by Finn. And Bernardini was a little late getting to it, and Boucher back in her hands again. Boucher with the punt. Montclair regains possession.
10,
Finn to Landeka.
8, 7, 6,
Springfield back in possession now. We'll look to run out the half.
3, 2, 1.
And that'll bring us to halftime here at Shoemaker. Both teams working hard in the first half. And the result, a 2-0 Montclair State lead going into halftime. The Redhawks ranked 20th in the country by D3Soccer.com. Unranked in the coaches poll. Redhawks coming out of one of the tougher conferences in the country, the NJAC. Joining conference mates Rowan and TCNJ in the tournament. So 3 teams coming out of the NJAC have made it to the field of 64 this year. Springfield joining us from the NEWMAC, New England Women's and Men's Athletic Conference. They are joined by Babson here in the 2015 field. Babson was the tournament favorite, but Springfield able to knock them off in penalty kicks in the NEWMAC championship. In fact, Springfield won every single game in their tournament in PKs, knocking off WPI, MIT, and Babson consecutively. All 3 games by penalty kicks. Talk about earning your spot in the tournament. That's what Springfield's done, but they'll need to put a little bit more work in here with the early 2-0 deficit. We're going to take a look at some first half stats now, brought to you by Go Messiah TV. Our assistant producer, Seth Daisy, on the job. He's done a great job for us today and throughout the year. Complimented by Brooke Pompeo from Lycoming, Pennsylvania. The producer for Go Messiah TV. She's done an incredible job working in the production role for us this year. And we've gone to a 2-camera system. Taking a look at the first half stats. So you can see, as I mentioned before, statistically, Montclair not with a huge advantage. They've outworked Springfield 5-2 in terms of shots. Boucher putting a little bit more work in the back. She's made 3 saves. Corners, neither side taking a huge advantage. And in the early goings, Montclair, we mentioned the latter part of that first half getting very physical, 7 fouls to show for it. But statistically, Springfield looks to be in this game. The question is, can they produce 2 or even 3 goals in the second half? It'll be a tough task. But again, this team from Springfield, Mass, senior-led, they have the potential to come back in this game. That's why they're here, folks. And they'll look to make a run at it in the second half. A little bit on Springfield's season. The Pride, no stranger to the tournament. Their 9th tournament appearance, their 6th straight. Put together an 11-5-5 season. And we'll bring up a graphic for you here. Backs up a little of this information. Put together an 11-5-5 season under John Gibson. Gibson in his 16th season with the Pride. Pride went 6-3-1 in the NEWMAC. Earned the 4 seed. And as we mentioned before, put together a string of 3 straight PK victories to reach the tournament. An impressive run. They made the tournament last year, were bounced in the first round by a strong side from Ithaca, lost 3-1 to Ithaca. And they were also here on Shoemaker just 2 years ago, where they lost a tight opening round game, 1-0 to traditional powerhouse Amherst. So like we said, Springfield, no stranger to this tournament. They've got the experience. They've got the seniors who have been here every single year. And they'll look to turn that experience into something in the second half. Looking to get a couple more looks off, perhaps. Of their 5 losses, 4 have only been by 1 point. You can see on their schedule, playing in a pretty tough conference with MIT, with WPI, and with, as we mentioned before, Babson, who is in the tournament. No slouch of a conference there for Springfield, but they managed to emerge from it. We've talked a little bit about their star power really comes from their seniors. Brooke Hattinger, 2 goals. Nicole Fowler, 6 goals, 7 assists. Christy Sikalis, another senior forward, 5 goals, 3 assists. And we also talked about Jessica Miller, 6 goals on the season for her. Main producer, who isn't a senior, is Kim Quillis and Dakota Kelly, both sophomores. They've combined for 9 goals and 3 assists for the Pride. And taking a quick look at Montclair, their season, also no stranger to the tournament, though they arrived to their bid a much different path to the tournament for them than for Springfield. Montclair receiving one of the few non-automatic bids that the committee hands out each year. They did not win their tournament, were upset in the first round actually by Rutgers Newark by a 1-0 score. They were seeded 3rd in their conference behind Rowan and TCNJ, who also made the tournament. But Montclair here for the 4th straight year, their 6th tournament appearance overall. They've done it all under Pat Nodder in his 6th season. He's put together an 89-21-13 record during his time as head coach. Montclair State, their strength has been their defense, allowing 9 goals this season, 2 goals in the past 8 games. And we'd have to ask Erin Finlayson to stand up for that. She started the last 7 games for the Red Hawks. She's had 11 starts overall, but in that time, she's put herself nationally ranked in terms of her performance. Number 6 in the country with a .172 GAA. That's goals against average. And number 7 in the country with a .902 save percentage. Great work from the freshman out of Quakertown, Pennsylvania. She's been solid so far today. She's cleaned up anything that's come her way and kept a blank sheet so far in this game. Montclair also boosted by Landeca. Her name's come up a lot. The NJAC midfielder of the year, Martina Landeca, senior for the Red Hawks. So in the back line, not receiving a lot of mentions in the first half, but still putting in solid work. Amanda Eustace and Aaron Sullivan just absolutely anchoring the Red Hawk back line in the first half. You can see Sullivan a lot. Takes the free kicks, takes the corners for the Red Hawks. She's all over the field. And Eustace just shutting down Springfield on the far side in the first half. They both received all-conference mentions. Ashley Coaster also has come in big for Montclair State this year, put in 3 game winners for her side. She has 3 goals on the year. All 3 have been game winners for the Red Hawks. We've got a lot more games going around the United States, folks. I'm going to get you updated on those in a second. We'll take a look at our bracket. First, we'll take a quick look at the bracket coming out of Grantham this weekend. See, we've got 4 teams here. The game that you all have been watching, and the game earlier today, where number 1 ranked Messiah put away Staten Island by a final of 6-0. Messiah taking care of business as they were expected to. They'll definitely get a tougher test from the winner of this game tomorrow. Game time set for 1 o'clock. And looking beyond this portion of the bracket, you see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of solid sides in this region. Messiah ranked number 1 or number 2 in the country, depending on what poll you look at. We'll take a look at the D3Soccer.com poll for our rankings here. Messiah ranked number 2 in that poll. Trinity out of Texas ranked number 1 in that poll, are also in this region. hosting both number 9 Texas Tyler and number 15 Hardin Simmons this weekend. Trinity took care of business against Texas Tyler barely Friday night, winning 4-3 on PKs, advancing to the second round. Well, they'll face Hardin Simmons later this evening. So again, second round matchup, great one there out of Trinity. It'll be Trinity ranked first against Hardin Simmons, ranked 15th, and the winner moving on to the Sweet 16. Well, they'll likely play Swarthmore. Swarthmore in the lower part of the region, hosting this weekend, taking on St. Joseph's today. And the winner of that game will face either Ithaca or Catholic. Ithaca and Catholic both bouncing around the top 25 this year. Could pose a threat to Swarthmore. We'll see who emerges there out of the bottom part of that region. In the top part of the region, you have our section today that's seen action between Messiah, Staten Island, Messiah, obviously moving on. Also now between Montclair State and Springfield. That's the top portion of this region. Move down the bracket a little bit and you see Rowan taking on LaSalle. That game's set for a 5 p.m. start today at Rowan. And also Lynchburg. A little bit of interesting history here. Lynchburg, the defending national champions, in the same section as two teams they knocked out last year on their way to that national championship. They beat Montclair State in the Sweet 16 last year 2-0. That game took place on this field and went on to beat Messiah the next day in penalty kicks. Messiah, a favorite last year to take home that national championship, stopped short by Lynchburg in the round of 8. In a classic game, penalty kicks. Lynchburg actually went on to win the national championship in penalty kicks. But they had to beat both Montclair and Messiah to do it. This year, we'll likely, perhaps potentially see a rematch between Lynchburg and either Messiah or Montclair, given, of course, that Montclair can get past Springfield today. They're looking good right now. And the winner of that Messiah-Montclair game, should it happen, would be getting a rematch with Lynchburg if Lynchburg can get past Babson. Of course, we talked about Babson earlier, coming from the same conference as Springfield. Lynchburg and Babson set to play today, actually. 7:30 start time. That game at Rowan. So a lot of interesting subplots here in this region. A lot of good teams. Certainly a stacked region. Some other games from around the bracket going on today. As we mentioned before, we had Messiah knocking off Staten Island 6-0. Number 3 ranked William Smith took care of business against Penn State Berks, winning 3-0. And Washington St. Louis, another favorite in this tournament, knocking off local side York, Pennsylvania 4-0. Chalk definitely advanced today. See number 7 ranked Williams knocking off Westfield State 3-0. Thomas More being Piedmont 5-1. All those teams in the top 10. A couple other games not involving ranked teams. TCNJ, Montclair State's rivals, we're looking to take home a 3-1 victory over St. Lawrence. They're up in the second half right now. That game down to its final minutes. TCNJ, the likely victor in that one. A couple other ranked teams in action. Calvin taking on DePaul, up 1-0. That is actually a second round game. The winner of that game advancing to the Sweet 16. And elsewhere, DeSales and Denison locked in a 0-0 tie. And Chicago up 1-0 on Sewanee. So at the conclusion of this game, we'll update you on the bracket. As we mentioned before, a lot of favorites winning today as expected. But as tomorrow progresses and into that next weekend, we'll see a lot of tight matchups as ranked teams go after each other. Both Montclair and Springfield, whoever advances out of this game, will receive a great test tomorrow in the term of the home field side. The Messiah Falcons, who've put together what is now an 18-win, 0-loss, 2-tie season, and they'll eagerly await the winner of this game. Both teams getting ready to go here for the second half. Again, I'm Joe Softly on the call here today with you. Thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate having you out. Again, we apologize for those of you that tried to tune in right from the game's start. We had about an 8-minute delay at the beginning trying to get our live stream set up. But the team's done a great job since then. Thank you for your patience. We got going at about the 7th minute mark. And since then, we've seen a goal from Tyler Madison and a goal from Jenny Hornstra. Madison's goal coming fairly early in the contest. She put her look in the 13th minute. Hornstra followed with a goal in the 24th minute off a redirect. A great finish by Hornstra. Sullivan sent the ball in from just over midfield. Hornstra, again, tucking it from the right side of the 6 into the left side of the net. Ciara Boucher has done a great job in net for Springfield. Unfortunately, she couldn't cover that one. It looked almost as if she was blinded by the play, and Hornstra able to slip it past that goal. Absolutely crucial for Montclair, absolutely crushing for Springfield. Again, a 1-0 look at halftime. Worlds different than a 2-0 deficit, which is what Springfield faces now. Springfield has gotten some good looks. The few that they've had have been solid opportunities, but nothing to show for it. Obviously, a key for both teams will be working the sidelines more, potentially getting some more corners. We've only seen a combined total of 3 corners so far this game. A little atypical for this type of matchup. Both teams really trying to stuff the ball down the center of the field, and we've seen a lot of 50-50 contests, a lot of back and forth, not a lot of pure possession early on. Both teams will look to change that. Montclair State, again, can't reinstate enough how the difference in this game has been them taking care of opportunities, making the most of that. They've even had a couple more good looks that Boucher has taken care of coming off her line. Boucher, again, a sophomore from Manchester, Connecticut, doing a solid job today for her side. She'll need to hold Montclair State where her at. Springfield back on the pitch. They look ready to go, looking to extend their season. They've got some work to do here in the second half. Montclair State now joining them on Shoemaker. Montclair State will be going right to left. Springfield going left to right in the maroon tops, white shorts. Montclair in the all-white, red lettering. Both teams looking sharp today. As we get you set for another 45 minutes of soccer. Brought to you by Go Messiah TV. We thank you again for joining us, for taking part in this live stream. I'm Joe Softly. I'll be with you on the call here in the second half. As one of these teams will advance to tomorrow's 1 o'clock contest to play Messiah. So we go action underway. Springfield with the throw near sideline. Into the game for Springfield has right back Leah Gagliardi. Did not start the game, now in the game for Springfield. And Springfield with a cross. Fowler almost got her head of it. Springfield with a shot and right to Finlayson. Good look there by the Pride in the early moments of the second half. We have a replay for you here. Take a look. Springfield getting the cross off, a great look. Fowler gets up. Can't quite direct it towards the goal, but Springfield keeps it alive. Enough to get a shot off, but it bounces right to Finlayson. Picking the action back up at midfield. It's Fowler going to work. She's been big for Springfield so far. Again, we saw in the first half several flip throws from the senior. I was impressed, no doubt. That's something that you'll never, ever, ever see me do. But Fowler pulls it off, and she pulled it off rather nicely. She left a few short, but she did get a couple in the box, creating some opportunities for her team. And we'll see what she can do here in the second half. Springfield now far side on the touch. Looking to work, good possession there. Trying to get a cross off down near the far corner flag. They do get a cross off, sails high and wide of the net. Great work there by Springfield. Very patient on that look. They have it now near side corner. And Cormier looking to swing it in. Weak attempt, but Springfield still has it inside the box. Montclair looking a little lazy to clear. Springfield with possession. They've come out of the gate strong. Swinging it into the box. Zigdari, sun getting in the eyes of the Montclair defense there. Springfield with a couple good looks here to start the second half. Nothing quite on goal, except for the look from Cormier that bounced to Finlayson, but the Montclair defense tested out of the gate here in the second half by the Springfield side. Definitely not rolling over here in the second half. That's what you expect from a team that has been here, done that. Like we said earlier, their 9th tournament appearance and their 6th straight. They've been in these kind of situations before. They know how to fight, and that could contribute to their success here in the second half. But they'll need 3 as they trail here 2-0 to Montclair State. Red Hawks ranked 20th by D3Soccer.com. Looking to live up to their ranking, advance to the second round here, where Messiah awaits. Montclair State, Sullivan on the kick, working up. For Montclair, you see Tyler Madison back in the game. She left with about 19 to go in the first half, subbed out. Physical contact on the near sideline. That was Sutkis going hard against Sikolis. Both girls get knocked down by one another. Montclair State comes away with the throw. It's working, good win by Coaster. Ball bouncing around at midfield, neither team in control, and cleared out by Eustace. Stepping up from the back line to clear it out. Springfield on the throw, near side. Looking to get something going here. A goal in these first 10 minutes would definitely be to their benefit. And that is Montclair definitely showing a physical side late in the first half, early in the second. That's Coaster getting whistled. Had her elbows up. A little too much contact there. Not enough play on the ball. And now Monson on the kick. Trying to give her team a look in the box. Sun in a lot of eyes here. Ball floating up well short of the 18. Cleared away by Montclair. Now Madison working back. Great job by the forward to come back there. Clears it away, but a Springfield throw. Deep inside Montclair territory, and you guessed it. It's Nicole Fowler on the throw. We know what to expect by this time. Here it comes. She throws it into the wind, and she earns her team a corner. Great work by Fowler. And no, it was off Springfield. My bad on the call there. I thought I saw that go off of Sullivan. And actually, no, it whistled for a foul. Pushed by Springfield, the call. So Montclair with the free kick now off the foul. Sullivan, low line drive. Headed up nicely by Grabowski. More physical play. That time coming from Elizabeth Monson. Both teams challenging hard. That's what you expect, though. Montclair still hasn't had any solid chances. We're early in the second half here, but Springfield has controlled the half mostly to this point. We'll see if they can keep it up. Now it's Montclair trying to prove me wrong. Looking to play ball through. Good step by Springfield's number 21, Elizabeth Monson. Great step there. Just gets her foot on it to keep it out and away from 2 Montclair attackers. And now Springfield over midfield. Knocked out of bounds by Eustace. Good cover there by Eustace. Eustace, an all-conference defender out of the NJAC. Springfield with the throw, far sideline. Lofted up. On the touch is Cormier. Springfield trying to work something far sideline. Earning another throw. Great save by Finlayson, a rip. Coming right there from Jessica Miller, an absolute strike from well outside the 18. Finlayson had to sprawl for that one, but had it well covered, then popped up to get her hands on it. Good work by the keeper there. The shot even took me by surprise. Jessica Miller getting a great, probably one of the best looks that Springfield's had all day, even though it came well outside the 18. Great pace, great look. Again, forcing Finlayson to get off her feet for that one and make a save. See if Springfield can get some more looks. Montclair possession is across midfield. It's Madison with the touch. beating 2 defenders. Sends it far side to a hustling Brooke Beatty. Beatty knocked down. Good coverage there by Miller, working back in the defensive half. Montclair State still with possession. Far side now. Good touch by Montclair. Beatty tries to play it up, taken away. Good coverage by Springfield. Recovering. Both teams trying to string a couple passes together, something we haven't seen much of today. We'll see if both sides can get their offensive attack pieced together a little bit more here in the second half with a half under the belt. Springfield working well. It's Fowler, great turn. Great turn on the outside. Fowler now takes it near side, approaching the 18. She's got 3 to beat, still on the touch, gets a shot off. Fowler, great work by Nicole Fowler and a great save by Erin Finlayson. Absolutely fantastic work by both Fowler and Finlayson. Finlayson able to knock the ball away, but not before Fowler got between 4 defenders and had a rip from just outside the 18. 2 good looks from Springfield now in the last 2 minutes, both coming outside the 18, but forcing Finlayson to show why she's ranked in the top 10 in both GAA and save percentage. 2 good saves there, and now it's Fowler with a flip throw inside the 18. Montclair has it covered. That's just, every time she does it, it's more and more impressive. And contact, no foul on Montclair. Springfield, ooh, Springfield getting a shot in. Game getting very physical. Brooke Hattinger working back. Hattinger threw a shot at midfield. Actually put her behind the Montclair attack. Had to catch up to Janine Hornstra. But Springfield eventually able to recover. But interesting choice there by Hattinger. Chose to throw an elbow. It put her a couple steps behind Hornstra. And ends up with Montclair, but throw in deep inside territory. And Springfield finally gets a whistle. Monson questioning a little bit where the call was. She got it. She was pushed from behind. Springfield off the kick just outside the 18. Lofted the other direction. Controlled there by Faleu, who's starting the second half for Springfield. Faleu can't possess, but is played up deep by Springfield. Finlayson thinks about coming out, decides not to. Great pressure by Sikolis, but it's a little too much. It's a little too much. She was all over the Montclair defender, who comes up limping. Not quite sure who that is. Montclair right back comes up limping due to some heavy pressure and a little shove from Sikolis, who was definitely whistled for that one. It was Brooke Beatty right back, who gets up a little gimpy for Montclair. She looks to be all right now, shaking it off. Montclair sends a free kick up towards midfield. Knocked out of bounds by Springfield. It will be a Montclair throw. And Montclair sends in the first sub of the second half. With 34 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this contest. Springfield in control of the second half so far. Fortunately, they're down 2-0 right now. Sikolis pushing the ball down the far sideline, knocked away nicely by Eustace. Sikolis with a deep push. Eustace was there to cover, though. And it's a Montclair throw along the far sideline. Montclair lofts it in. Springfield knocks it into the box. Finlayson off her line. Controls it with her foot and picks it up. As Fowler closes in, Finlayson in no rush. Has it under control and a good boot to midfield. Bounces once. Madison on the touch. Great flick by Madison. Flicked it on her heel, it looked like. To Mignon. Mignon trying to work for a cross. Left mid. Great foot skills. Still going to get the cross off, and she waited a touch too long. It did fall to Landeca, who gets a shot off, but she was well outside the 18. Easy save for Boucher. Bounced once to her, and now the boot up to midfield. A good kick by Boucher. She's working with the wind. this half to her advantage, showing off the kick a little bit more there compared to the first half where her kicks were falling way short of midfield in this heavy wind. Montclair now off the touch, far sideline. Good pressure by Springfield, now in control. Both teams looking to string something together. Springfield's had 2 great shots this half. And a hard attack there by Miller. Bowls over Eustace. And she seemed to lose control of herself a little bit. Didn't really play the ball there. Was all over Eustace, though. No card given. Just another whistle against Springfield, who has bumped up their level of physicality to meet that of Montclair here in the second half. They kind of had to. Montclair was getting very physical at the end of the first, start of the second. Now you see Springfield replicating that. Calls are going both ways, but both teams definitely throwing a few more elbows, coming in with harder challenges, showing that they want this game. And it is, in a way, making up for the lack of possession you've seen. Both teams trading the technical touch a little bit for a little more of a shove. And another hard shove. Maybe that's why Leah Gagliardi's been in the game. The right back, who did not start the first half, started the second. Just gave a hard defensive play there. A little bit more of an elbow than a play of a ball, but nonetheless gets the job done. She's on defense now, pressuring Hornstra. Hornstra down the line. Landeca plays it up. Really good string of passes there. It's Mignon on the touch. She's got a great touch now. Gets the cross off. And Madison was there, but can't get anything on it. Montclair possession just outside the 18. Madison had a good look there. Boucher was frozen on her line, couldn't come out on it. And now Boucher does come off her line to take care of a cross. Montclair almost put themselves in a great position there. Footwork of Mignon really setting them up. And now it's Springfield with the counter. Deep ball played into the near side corner. It's Fowler giving chase. Trying to work a corner. She earns a throw-in. You know what she's about to do with this one. Giving herself plenty of room. Springfield sending 5 into the box. Can they work a little magic off this flip through? It's Fowler with the flip throw, sends it into the box. Headed off, far side, a great chance, missed across, and Springfield can't put it home. 2 great opportunities there, and nothing to show for it. And we will definitely take a look at this replay. Springfield with their best chance yet. And you'll see Fowler with the throw, far side. Oh, an open look just whiffed by Dakota Kelly. Kelly put herself in a great spot to put one home, but the bounce took it over her foot. Crushing blow for Springfield, who was about to draw within a goal. Kelly was staring at an empty net, just could not send it in. Tough break for Springfield. Montclair breathing a sigh of relief, and the theme we've seen in the second half, increased work rate by Springfield, paying off. And Fowler goes down hard, does a split. She slipped on the touch. My goodness, the Springfield bench just kind of shaking their head on that one. Their offensive attack today, I think, folks, we can sum up as coming off of flip throws, which in my experience with the game of soccer, I've never seen it before. But Springfield, almost every good opportunity they've garnered, with the exception of a few deep shots, has been off a Nicole Fowler flip throw. And now it's Montclair. Free kick just on their side of midfield. Mignon with the touch. Looking to slip by. She does. It's Mignon inside the 18. Crosses it. There it is. And whistled offside. Tyler Madison whistled offside. Mignon has just been spectacular for Montclair State this half. That is the 3rd time. And now we'll take a look at the replay here. They're going to whistle that no goal. As you can see, Mignon with the great footwork slips it into Madison, who gets the shot off. Thinks she has a goal, but no, whistled offside by the far line judge. Montclair almost had that. It would have been in the bag with that goal, I think we could say. Again, set up perfectly by Mignon. doing great work on the left side for the Redhawks this half. Montclair of possession, working up the far sideline. Given away by Madison, who's retreating now. Big touch there by Sigalis. Will she get away with it? Ooh, and folks, you could see that one coming. Sullivan coming out of nowhere in pursuit. Sigalis running after the ball. They met, and they didn't meet over the ball. Hard collision there. Nothing whistled. I believe that one would have had to have been on Sullivan, who's all over Sigalis. No call. Now Springfield with possession. Plays it up over midfield. Good move by Miller. Touches it back inside. Held back a little bit. No whistle, though. No whistle. Fans don't like that one. And now it's called. It didn't even give. You know what? He could have given Fowler advantage. He could have given advantage to Fowler, who had the ball inside the 18. Instead, blows a late whistle, calling a foul on Montclair. On number 27, Jessica Miller, who did a great job getting past two midfielders. Had the ball, was approaching the 18, got taken down. But not before she was able to slip a pass to Fowler, who seemed to be through. Fowler seemed to be through at the 18, and a late whistle takes away that advantage. Monson saw for the touch, sends the ball in on net. Easy pickings for Finlayson. Monson lofted that free kick right to Finlayson, who covers it up nicely. Gets the boot away to midfield, where it goes off of Gagliardi. Gagliardi, the senior defender, coming in and playing well for Springfield. Springfield bringing in 3 subs right now. Amanda Wright, Michaela Cody in the game. Cody, a freshman, and Wright, both freshmen. We'll see what they can do here for the Pride with 25:44 to go here in the second half. Second half, for the viewers, especially nonpartisan viewers like myself, we've seen an increase in action from both sides. Had a bit more of an enjoyable second half. Both sides getting some great looks off where compared to the first half. Didn't see a lot of good looks from either side. So far, some great looks in the second half. Finlayson's had to make 2 good saves. We saw Springfield almost put one home. We saw Montclair put one home and then have it waved back. Madison was offsides. Sophomore almost collected her 11th goal of the year. Just a step offside there, didn't count. Would have put Montclair up squarely 3-0 here in the second half. But the result was waved off, and we still have a 2-0 game here between number 20 Montclair State, the Redhawks from New Jersey, and Springfield, the new MAC conference champions from Massachusetts. Both sides a combined 15 tournament appearances. We have 2 seasoned sides scoring off today, both playing well. Montclair with the results to show for it. Now I'll get you caught up on the action. We've got a Springfield corner coming far side. Another good look, another good chance here for Springfield. Kick is in, curving towards the box. Covered very nicely by Rotella. Still in the box, Springfield looking to get a shot off. They do, it's volleyed back out. Now Madison on the touch, working near sideline. Can't quite slip it past Hattinger and turn upfield, so it'll be a Springfield throw. Springfield continuing to pour in the opportunities. Second half. Good turn by Wright, the freshman working near sideline, but she's double teamed. Stripped of the ball. Now it's Montclair coming the other way. Mignon tries to flip the ball overhead. No result. Rotella sends it upfield with a boot, but a great step there by Rachel Faleu. Now inside the box. Cormier took it almost to the 18, but couldn't dish off a pass or a shot. Took the ball several yards to no avail. Back at midfield now. 50-50 ball won by Springfield, but it goes to Montclair. Both sides, the ball stayed in the air for a good 10 seconds now. Both sides looking to bring it down and get a touch. Ball still in the air. Now finally brought down by Cormier. who's on the touch. She takes a shot well outside the 18. Finlayson's there. Another shot off, though, for Springfield. That one coming from Cormier. Another look for the Pride. Finlayson all over it. Lofted right to her. We'll see if Springfield can continue to get the opportunities they've worked for so far. We are halfway through the second half, folks. Still 2-0 Montclair. The winner of this side advancing to play number 1 Messiah College tomorrow afternoon. Some stats for you now, brought to you by the Go Messiah TV team. Shout out to Seth Daisy for putting those stats together. He's your assistant producer today. Again, fairly even in terms of our stats. We've got 9 shots coming from Springfield, 5 from Montclair State. 4 of those Montclair State shots coming in the second half. 2 of them have been really solid looks. But actually, my fault. That's 9 shots coming from Springfield and 5 from Montclair. I mix those 2 sides up. That makes a lot more sense. Springfield, 8 shots here in the second half. Montclair, I think, may have had 1 so far this half. But Springfield, as you can see, definitely flipping the script a little bit. Nothing to show for it yet, though. Montclair State coming up with 5 saves. Now taking back the action. It's Mignon in on goal. And she takes a touch too far, slips it back off the post. Oh, my goodness. Got a little caught up in the stats there. We missed Kimberly Mignon taking the ball from well outside the 18 into the box. And we've got a replay for you. It'll show you what I just missed. As you can see, Mignon skirting past the defense, takes it all the way in. Great job from Springfield to recover, but they gave up a little too late, and she almost slips it past on the line. A little bit of a lazy effort there by the Pride, almost paid for it. And now they're working back the other way. Springfield tucking a ball in to Quillis, who's back in the game. We mentioned Quillis in the first half, kind of a super sub for Springfield. She's put in 5 goals this year. And again, and finally we've got a card coming. Not a big surprise, it's Deanna Rotella. She's been carded several times this season. She plays hard physical soccer, and it's showing all afternoon. Rotella with a hard challenge there. Not much of a play on the ball. And we'll see if Springfield can pay dividends. That's a risk you take when you have someone like Rotella in the game who's going to play physical soccer. But there she gives us a free kick about 10 yards outside, a little bit more, 15 yards outside the 18 here for Springfield. It's Monson on the kick. Sends it, oh, Monson wastes an opportunity there, and she knows it, throws her hands up to the air. The kick sailed well over the net. Monson's effort. No problem there for Montclair watching that one. Finlayson just watched it sail over the net by about 3 or 4 yards. And now she is on the touch, a goal kick for Finlayson and Montclair. Now Montclair working some subs in. Bernardini back in the game. She had a strong first half. Did a good job coming in for Montclair. Now Springfield near side corner. It's the freshman Wright. And Eustace, good scrap there, but Wright gets called for it. Great job by Eustace on the defensive half. Again, we mentioned earlier, she was all conference this year as a freshman from Kearney, New Jersey. Amanda Eustace, along with Aaron Sullivan, really anchoring that back line for Montclair, helping Finlayson pitch a shutout thus far today. Montclair has pitched 10 shutouts on the year, and recently they've only allowed, I think we said, 2 goals in their last 7 games. One of those coming in their upset loss to Rutgers Newark in the NJAC tournament. Dropped that game by a score of 1-0. Other than that slip up, Finlayson and the Montclair defense has been superb. Again today, nearly shutting out Springfield completely in the first half. Second half, Springfield's worked for a little more opportunities, but Montclair's been there to shut them down. Montclair now earning a free kick just across the midline. Sullivan, per usual, stepping up to take it. We'll see what she does with this one. Both sides congregating just inside the 18. We'll see if Sullivan can get it there. Playing against the wind. It's a great boot. Carries inside the 18. Drops and cleared by Springfield. Springfield defense showing some gaps here in the second half. In the last couple minutes, 4 of them in the box compared to just 1 for Montclair. I think it was Madison was by herself in the box. That ball dropped, and Madison was a step or 2 behind it. And it was cleared, but if that ball would have dropped right to Madison, I don't think she would have had any problem turning and finding the back of the net there from just outside the 6. And now it's Montclair earning the corner off the misclear by Springfield. Good ball into the 6. And it slips in. It slips in. Montclair using their height. They were all over that cross. And the theme of today's game continues. That's Montclair State, limited opportunities, but doing a superb job with the opportunities that they get. A goal for the Redhawks. And now let's go to the replay, get another look at this one. Flicked on. The goal scorer was
Goal for the Redhawks by number 15,
Martina Landeca. 5'10", tallest player on this Montclair Redhawks team. Wouldn't be surprised if that was not her first goal off a corner. She's been strong all day for her side. Again, she worked the entire first half, played well, and there it pays off. Landeca coming in on the corner, slipping it past Boucher. It was a perfect spot by Landeca. And now, ball played over top. Coming onto it, Bernardini, but she's beat to it. Montclair looking to tack on some more. They're ahead 3-0 now. Off the header goal by Landeca late in this one. And wouldn't be going out on a limb much to say that that would probably seal the deal for Montclair. Springfield putting together an exceptional second half, but nothing to show for it. They trail now 3-0. A little under 17 to play here at Shoemaker. Winner gets Messiah tomorrow. Loser says an unfortunate sayonara to their season. Both sides playing hard, but Montclair gaining the clear edge. As we showed you a little bit ago, Springfield even outworking them in terms of shots. Has had more shots in this game. But Montclair, seasoned team taking solid advantage of their opportunities. Just had the stats thrown up. As you can see, Springfield 10 shots to Montclair 7. Also, Finlayson being forced to work, earn her keep today. 6 saves. Great work by her. And in terms of corners, both sides fairly even. Some basic stats there to keep you in tune and informed throughout this game. Despite the score, we've had a fairly close second half and first half, for that matter. Back to the action. Boucher with a clear. Played back to her by Gagliardi. Now at midfield. Good work by Coaster getting away. Plays a ball down the sideline. And cleared away by Monson. Throw in now for the Pride far sideline. Trying to work for one at a time. Quillis on the touch. Played out of bounds by Montclair. Throw in again for the Pride. Quillis working far side. Again, Quillis, good pressure there, forces Montclair to play it out. Another Springfield throw in. Trying to work it down to the corner. It's Cody, the freshman, on the touch. And well defended by Brooke Beatty, the sophomore defender for Montclair. Keeps Cody off the ball, and it'll be a goal kick now for Montclair. 14.5 to go. Montclair ahead 3-0. Finlayson with the kick. Doesn't go very far in the wind. Cody now running onto the ball, flicks it forward. No one there. Finlayson settling it with her foot. That ball was coming in fairly hot. And Finlayson decides to settle it with her foot, drawing some criticism from the Springfield fans for neglecting to pick up the ball right away. Finlayson, a freshman goalkeeper from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, certainly has not played like a freshman this year. She has played tremendously for her side. And if Montclair advances, as they seem set to do, she may be a tough nut to crack for Messiah tomorrow. We'll see what they can do with her and that back line that's anchored by Sullivan and Eustace.
Number 16, Christy Sakalis, and number 27, Jessica Miller.
Miller and Sakalis back in the game now for Springfield, who has the ball just outside the 18. Miller directs the ball to the corner, running onto it. Get tangled up. We'll see what the call is. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Redhawks. Hard to tell who touched it last, but it's whistled off of Miller, senior midfielder for Springfield. Has played well today. Got a great shot off earlier this half. Finlayson covered it nicely. Poor kick from Finlayson, barely gets outside the 18 in the air. Montclair all over this one, now working the ball upfield. Good possession there by the Redhawks. The through ball over top goes a little too far. Back in Springfield's possession now. Marcelino on the touch. Recently into the game, the sophomore, Monique Marcelino. Back and forth and out of play on the Redhawks. Pride taking the throw in now near sideline. It's Gagliardi. She's worked well this second half. 50-50 ball goes up in the air. Tangled up and throw down is Dakota Kelly. Springfield working. It's Miller. Fowler calls off Kelly. Has the ball on her left foot, plays a shot, but it's right at Finlayson, who knocks it down, then falls on it. Nicole Fowler has played an outstanding game for Springfield today. It's her second solid rip of the half. From, again, outside the 18. Parlayed right at Finlayson, however, who slowed it with her mitts and then pounced on it. No one was really close to her. She could afford to do that. Good job by the Montclair keeper, keeping her clean sheet intact here. She looks to add to the team's shutout total for the season. Montclair for free kick this side of midfield. Gagliardi stepping up nicely to clear it. Marcelino heads it forward, and stepping up there is Hattinger with the big clear. Miller can't quite possess it, and it's going to roll off of Miller's head and Montclair throw in. It'll be Greco with the throw in. Left back for Montclair. Just some nice foot skills there, flipping it up and over Miller, controlling it. But Springfield will take over near sideline with the throw. Good chuck well down the sideline. Possess Springfield looking to turn. Sickles. No result. And now it's Landeca. Taken away, however, by Sickles. Good work back by Sickles. Montclair regains it. Looking to perhaps work for a fourth and final and very decisive goal in this game. Showing good possession here. Now on the near side. It's Grabowski playing it up, looking to find feet. She doesn't. Ball comes back to her, though, over her. And out of bounds off of the Pride. Greco with the throw in near side. Finds the feet of Bernardini, who's still working. Great job by Bernardini. Oh, puts a slick move. Now has the ball outside the 18, works for a cross. And the cross is weak, a little low. Great foot skills by Bernardini. Nothing to show for it on the cross, though. Montclair still has the ball on Springfield's half. Played forward by Coaster, just outside the box. Controlled by Landeca. touches it out. Now the shot just wide. A great take there by Higbee recently into the game. Gets a good look off. Boucher had it covered, and it goes wide. Not sure if she tipped it, but she had it covered. You know what, let's take a look at the GoMasai.tv replay. So you can see Higbee with the strike. And I think Boucher did get a hand on it. Great save there. As we said before, Springfield keeper has had to play tough today. She has. And unfortunately, a few set pieces have slipped past her. I'd say Montclair's had 4 good looks today, and they've turned in 3 of them for goals. It's the mark of a good team, taking advantage of your opportunities, which Montclair has done. And they will have to continue to do if they want to make a deep run in this tournament, considering they have the likes of Messiah, potentially Rowan or Lynchburg, Trinity ahead in this region. Definitely a gauntlet in this upper region of the 2015 Division III women's soccer bracket. Let's get caught back to the action here. It's Monson. She'll take the free kick for Springfield just on Montclair's half of the field. Into the sun. Kick is up a little short of the 18. Montclair taking the shot. Finlayson! Finlayson dealing with the sun in her eyes. Looks like she could have grabbed it cleanly. Instead, she deflects it. Falls to her feet, and she drops on it. Sun was definitely a factor there. Ball came in rather soft. Finlayson got her hands on it easily, but instead of grabbing it, kind of batted it to the ground and then fell on it right before a Springfield player could jump in on the attack and put it in the back of the net. So Finlayson doing what she needs to do to keep the clean sheet intact with 7 to go. It's Miller now working for a shot. Left foot, would have to suppose that was her off foot. She sends it well wide of the net. But again, good job by Miller working for a shot. Springfield has not given up. It would be hard to say that they have not outworked Montclair in this half in terms of possession. We've seen the ball on the Montclair half of the field for the majority of the second half. But again, that Montclair defense, good enough to relent a little bit, to bend but not break, which is what they've done here in the second half. And they have not broken at all, as Springfield still being blanked on the scoreboard with 6 to go. Montclair State looking to book their ticket to the second round. They've put in a good enough effort to lead 3-0 here, with goals coming from 3 of their stars. Hornstra, Landeca, and Madison all putting in goals. Madison's 10th of the year, Landeca's 8th of the year, and Hornstra's 7th of the year. If you had to guess which 3 girls would step up and score for Montclair today, it would be those 3, and they have indeed delivered. Madsen with the early goal, Hornstra doing it off the corner, or off the free kick, I should say, and Landeca doing it late in the second half off a corner. They have been the cornerstone of this Montclair offense so far this season, a trend that definitely continued today. Now it's Springfield on the touch, still looking to work for a late goal. The ball just outside the 18. It's Fowler, great cross. Leaves it a little too deep, gets caught up in the back of the net. Finlayson had it covered. Fowler's play today has gone well beyond her flip throws. She's had about 8 of them, and they're a lethal weapon. I can't stop talking about them, to be honest. Very impressed. But she's also controlled the ball nicely and gotten off a few great looks for her side in the second half. Nicole Fowler, the senior from Hudson, Massachusetts. 6 goals on the year. Had a couple chances to get her 7th today, but it hasn't happened so far. Down under 4.5. Montclair a few minutes away from booking their second straight trip to the second round of the NCAA tournament. As we mentioned earlier, last year Montclair's run ended in the Sweet 16 against Lynchburg. Fell by a score of 2-0. Lynchburg went on to see Messiah the very next day and beat the Falcons in PKs. So Montclair almost got a chance to play Messiah last year, and it looks like they will get that chance this year. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. on Shoemaker Field. Montclair working the ball into Springfield territory. Tigby swinging it out. Bernardini, super sub for Montclair, couldn't quite control it there, and it's a Springfield throw-in, goes into Montclair territory. Miller can't quite reach it before it goes out of bounds, and will go back the other way. Greco on the throw now for the Red Hawks. Looking to find feet. She finds Gagliardi's head instead. But Montclair able to put it fairly deep into Springfield territory. On the throw now is Monson. The junior defender will be back next year, it would seem, for her side, and she'll have to be big with the departure of 4 huge scores for her team. You'd have to think the strength of the Springfield Pride team next year will be in the defensive half. Boucher, definitely a factor for this team in goal, has played well today despite the 3 goals against her. Springfield looking to put something together in the final minutes. They have the ball far side. Double teamed viciously is Kelly taken down. Kelly's been in the middle of a lot today. Double teamed and taken down there. Sophomore forward for Montclair, or for Springfield, excuse me. Springfield free quick turned away. Now it's Montclair coming back the other way. Monson off the back line, good step there. Springfield possessing, approaching the 18. It's Fowler again, working against Beatty. Good matchup there, those two. Beatty coming in off the bench, sophomore defender, has played very well today, part of that strong Montclair back line, and we already talked about Fowler, what she's done for her side today. Good 1v1 matchup there, won by Beatty. And now Beatty taking the throw in far side for Montclair for 1.5 minutes to play here on Shoemaker. Into the box, Sullivan, wise choice there. Flips it back to Finlayson. That's a smart move by the junior. Experienced move by an experienced upperclassman and NJAC all-conference player. It's the center back, Aaron Sullivan. Flicking it back to her keeper, who picks it up and boots it. Now we're at midfield. Montclair on the touch. It's Bernardini trying to put a move on, gets outside. Well done by Bernardini, and she's taken down the ball out of play. Great pressure there by Faleu. The freshman defender has played almost the entirety of the second half for Springfield after not starting. Faleu and Gagliardi have stepped in here in the second half and done well for Springfield. 40 seconds to go. It's Montclair on the free kick. We're going to get a 4th goal in these closing seconds. Flicked into the box. Hit forward. And down inside the box is a Montclair player. Off the free kick. Knocked her on a knockdown. Clock has stopped with 24 seconds left. This game is already well in the books, despite the fact that there's a little time left on the clock. And an injury here would be tough for Montclair. Can't quite tell who it is. Trying to get a look. Blocked by coaches and trainer right now. Seems to be just shaken up, holding her back a little bit, it looks like. Can't quite get a read on who it is. Maybe Landeca. Bent over, can't quite see the number. Surrounded by staff right now, and it's not Landeca, it's Mallory Higbee. Higbee, a team captain as a junior, has come in off the bench today and played well for Montclair. Had a great shot in about the 78th minute that Boucher deflected wide of the net. Great save by Boucher. Flashing back to that play. Higbee worked for a shot outside the 18, got it off. Low liner, skipped once, and Boucher got a hand on it. And now Higbee will work her way off the field to some applause from the stands. Still holding her hip or her back, it looks like, but by all accounts, she's able to move pretty well. Jostled a little bit on that free kick. Seems to be okay. Higbee, one of the several players on this Montclair team that have composed a very, very deep bench for the Red Hawks. Tomorrow you'll see Messiah College will show off their deep bench. The Falcons boasting goal scorers from their starters and from their backups, and are well covered in terms of who they bring into the game. But Montclair State has flashed that ability too, to bring in players who can do well off the bench. Montclair in the closing seconds, trying to work for one more goal. Ball goes out of play with 10 to go. And we'll get the final countdown here on what has been a physical, entertaining game. Not quite as one-sided as the score may suggest. Nonetheless, that score is going to hold. Montclair players are celebrating now. Finlayson out of her goal, joining in an embrace that you can see on Go Messiah TV. Sullivan, Greco, and Finlayson, part of that exceptional defense. They anchored things today for Montclair. Well-deserved victors, 3-0 here over Springfield on Shoemaker Field. And the Springfield players gathered around Brooke Hattinger and Jessica Miller. That's a tough sight to see. Two seniors, two very, very hard workers for their team. Enjoyed an incredible run through the new MAC Conference tournament. As we said before, 3 straight penalty kick victories, almost unheard of at any stage of the game. This team pulled it off. They earned their spot here today. Weren't able to get past Montclair State, but a tough finish for these seniors who worked so hard, earned their 4th straight tournament appearance. But for the 3rd straight year, they're going to be bounced in the first round here. This time to Montclair State. Last year it was to Ithaca. The year before to Amherst. And those are solid programs. And you'll see another solid program in Springfield exiting the tournament today. And again, Springfield seniors, a tough moment for them. This is a solid group. Just want to take a moment to recognize the Springfield seniors. They will be recognized here over the loudspeaker in a moment. The whole team will be. But this core of Nicole Fowler, Brooke Hattinger, Christy Sakalis, Jessica Miller, you saw them all over the field today. Key cogs in that Springfield offense. Miller's accounted for 6 goals this year. Sakalis, 5 goals, 3 assists. Hattinger, 2 goals off the bench, but plays well in that defensive mid spot. And Fowler, we mentioned her time and time again, 6 goals, 7 assists for Springfield. They'll be missed, but this is a program that seems to be able to work their way back into the tournament every year. So we can expect more from Coach John Gibson and them come 2016. But a tough break for them today as they had their opportunities, they had chances. But Montclair State, your victors today, doing a great job earning the victory. Your stats here brought to you by Go Messiah TV and our production team. Springfield putting up 12 shots. Again, you don't often see a final where the winning side comes away with a 3-0 victory and gets outshot. But Springfield was able to do that today. Unfortunately, let the opportunity show. 8 saves for Montclair State coming from Erin Finlayson. Did an outstanding job in the net, as she's done in the 11, now 12 games she started this year. The freshman goalkeeper will be big for them tomorrow as they face Messiah. And toward the bottom of that stat line, you have to pay attention to those fouls. One of the more physical games we've seen on this pitch. And both sides, especially towards the end of the first half, start of the second half, you saw a lot of hard challenges, some elbows being thrown, some late contact. And that goes to the tune of 14 fouls for Montclair, 13 for Springfield. So getting word here on how long the broadcast is. still live here for you from Shoemaker Field. And we're going to wrap it up here, folks, for you today. Again, your final, Montclair State. Montclair State earning the 3-0 victory over Springfield. Tomorrow you'll see them here against number 1 ranked Messiah College Falcons. Again, tomorrow, 1 p.m., that's number 1 Messiah going up against number 20 Montclair State. Top 25 matchup for you. Should prove to be a good one. Both teams with a strong offensive attack, solid goalkeeping. And we'll look forward to having you back then, 1 p.m. tomorrow. For the Go Messiah TV production team, this is Joe Softly signing off from Shoemaker Field. Thanks for joining.